Hello everybody. So we a couple months ago I told Michael that I wanted to try ice fishing, and he told me when hell freezes over. So yesterday it was a negative 16 degrees, so I guess that warrants that hell froze over. So we are out here on Chautauqua Lake, and I'm gonna flip this around, kind of show you. There isn't very many people out here, surprisingly, but
no, because it's cold and it's windy, and it just got done snowing pretty hard.
It is. It did. So, but that kind of gives you an idea. That pier right there is where we normally fish from during the summer. But
why don't you get this fish?
Ooh. Hold on.
Nope.
Nope.
Linda's talking on a GoPro and her pole is bobbing up and down terrible.
Yeah. Oops. Sorry. So anyhow, we wanted to tell you about, we didn't want to spend a whole bunch of money doing this until we decided that if I actually liked it, or if this was something that we might do again. So what we did to kind of be on a budget, you know, we don't have, as you can see, we don't have one of those nice little tents, maybe someday, but you know, we just bought these two little poles. There's one there.
They were 30 bucks a piece.
They were 30 bucks a piece.
They came with the reel.
And then we just bought this little scoop here.
Because they didn't have any ice scoopers.
Yeah, that was it. So actually these were the last two poles that Cabela's had. And then we bought just a hand auger. I think everything was, what,
less than 150 bucks, and that was with buying jigs and the line. We're still under $150.
And then of course I bought hand warmers because I figured, you know, it's a hand warmer. So so that kind of was everything that we got there. Oh, and we're using our sled that we got that we use for trapping. So it was pretty it was pretty inexpensive, honestly. You know, we didn't buy all the nice expensive fishing gear or anything like that. You know, I'm using my hunting gear, you know, just using my hunting gear. Michael has his hunting bibs on and a jacket, so you know, we didn't go all out on this, but it definitely so far has been fun and interesting. So we'll let you know how it goes.
We're at about 6 inches of ice. So.
Yeah, we are at all. There you go. We got down the hole. So, all right. Well, we'll let you know how it goes. All right. Yay! So,
not big enough to eat, but
super big, but at least we're catching something. That's better than standing out in the cold for nothing.
oh, I think Linda finally got one. Linda got a little perch.
Look at that! Yay!
All right, back in the hole he goes.
All right, so we are leaving. We have two keepers. We caught a whole bunch of little ones, but only two that we're able to keep. So we had fun. I had fun. Did you have fun?
Yeah, it's great. It's cold.
So
the wind's blowing.
it is.
It's 20 degrees.
I think we're gonna do this again, but we've talked about maybe getting a little bit of a tent.
We're gonna look for a hut.
We're gonna look for a hut. We're gonna go on Amazon and see what, you know, an inexpensive hut would be. The wind was the big thing. The cold wasn't too bad, but the wind was just a lot. But yeah, this was definitely fun. I enjoyed myself. It was an experience. So, all right, I'll let you know what I find out about the hut.
So our ice fishing trip yesterday was a lot of fun. We were not out there as long as we wanted to, and mainly because of the wind. It was pretty windy out there. We had just gotten a snow, like not even an hour before that. It was snowing pretty hard and the wind was still picking up. So that was, I would say, probably the only thing that we really didn't like about it. So we ordered a hut off of Amazon. I found one that was $1.99. And as I was looking to see, to kind of give you guys a little bit of advice on this, it seemed like they went all the way from $100 up to $1,000. And the $100 one, though, was plastic and seemed kind of poorly made. And whenever, you want it to hold up to the wind, you want it to be able to not be something that you're going to be spending money on. So that's why we went up a little bit in price to the $199. Now, I know that it's going to sound like, okay, well, you said that your rods, your bait, everything, the auger that you had, all of that was $150. And that seems kind of expensive, some people would say, to do a hobby. Well, none of those things we will have to purchase again. So we won't have to purchase the auger. We will not have to purchase the rods again. We won't have to purchase the scoop again. And the auger, like I said, was a hand auger. So you can, if you want to invest, if this is something that you really, really enjoy and you want to invest more money into it, you can get a powered auger. We just felt that it really wasn't necessary to do that. And we were working on a budget. We didn't want to put a lot of money into something if we weren't sure that this was something that we were going to want to continue with. So we were able to get those things at $150. And like I said, some people might think that that was a little expensive, but if you look at it, that you're never going to have to buy this again, and you are going to be able to eat your fish, obviously. Think about how many times you go to a grocery store and you pay for a fish. This is something that you're going to enjoy with your family, friends, and be able to bring a dinner home. So it really works out in the end. Also, if $150 at the beginning is maybe a little too expensive for you, I have went on Facebook. They do have some market groups and some fishing groups that you can purchase used items for. I only suggest that when you do that, really kind of ask some questions about those items and how long they were used, where they were stored, those kind of things. Just because if you are going to spend your money, you want to make sure that you're getting a quality product. Or even borrow. If you know people who have gone ice fishing before, maybe even just borrow something from them until you really get started. But there are definitely other add-ons that you can use later on, like a heater. They have a flasher, which allows you to go down and see the fish. And there's just a lot of other items that we didn't feel it was really necessary to start out with, but we had a lot of fun. So we will definitely be doing again. Like I said, we did order a hut, and look forward to seeing our ice fishing adventure videos in the future.